Hi, I'm Liesel. Learning and retention are two very different ideas. Our children learn a plethora of information every day at school and outside of school. Retention, on the other hand, isn't always a guarantee. At SuperCamp, your children learned a variety of strategies to help them retain the information that they learned. Let's take a look at a couple of those. If your child attended Junior Forum, they learned a strategy called 10-24-7, which is a strategy to help transfer information from their short-term memory to their long-term memory by reviewing information within 3 critical time periods. The first is within a 10-minute window. So what that means is that when they learn information in school, within 10 minutes of learning it, they should review that information. Whether this review is facilitated by the teacher or whether it's motivated by themselves, the review within 10 minutes is a critical time period to send the message to their brain that this is important and they should hang on to this information. The second number, 24, represents the number of hours in which a student should review that information as well. This is why homework is such a vital component to their learning experience. Because homework and other review and study techniques that they do at home helps send that message to their brain once again that this information is important and helps make that transfer from their short-term memory to their long-term memory. And finally, within a 7-day window, reviewing continually within that 7-day period will help ensure that that information is retained in their brains. 10 minutes, 24 hours, 7 days. Their windows and how often they review within those windows is completely dependent on how difficult the content is, their individual learning styles, and what information they need to know that's conveyed by their teacher. If your student attended Senior Forum, then they learned a strategy called circuit learning, which is similar to 10-24-7, which reinforces the idea of constant reinforcement, of learning a small chunk of information, let's say on Monday, and then before learning new information on Tuesday, ensure that they review what they learned on Monday. So by the time they get to Wednesday, they've already reviewed Monday and Tuesday before they learn new information. Continuing along this pattern called circuit learning, by the time your child gets to Friday, which might be the day they might have a test, they have reviewed the information they learned back on Monday at least 3 or 4 times, as opposed to the other technique, which we like to call the cramming zone, where after learning something on Monday, they forget about it and don't review it again until late Thursday night. Sound familiar? Yes. So circuit learning and 10-24-7 are just 2 of many powerful review strategies your child has learned at SuperCamp to help them transfer information to from their short-term memory to their long-term memory. As parents, continue to support them and ask them questions and help them review this information within these time frames to ensure better results and better retention.